This is the monologue I had prepared for tonight, but I will save it for another day. Thanks very much. Tonight, I want to make an appeal directly to you, the public. For the love of God and the entire nation, please, enough with all the racism. If you just arrived home and you've no idea what I'm talking about, take a look at this.
No, I'm sorry if I was not making myself understood clearly. He's superficially, he's a black man, but again, he's got more in common. If you look at the, again, it's that Joe Cox thing, more in common. If you look at the character, he went to Eton, I think he went to very expensive prep school, all the way through the top schools in the country. If you hear him on the Today programme, you wouldn't know he's black.
In 1963 in Washington, Martin Luther King said this: "I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the colour of their skin, but by the content of their character." Following today's, in my view, racist comments, yes, racist comments, about our Chancellor of the Exchequer, Kwasi Kwarteng, by Labour MP Rupa, some half-wit, all-BAME, all-female shortlist diversity hire member of Parliament, it's time for us to reclaim our beautiful language. We need it back. Without it, we have no meaning. We cannot communicate and we cannot connect with each other. If we can't use words accurately, we can't build bridges and solve disputes. And where will that lead us? We must resist this alarming trend developing in our society, all in the name of progressivism. Casually flinging around the charge of racism to stifle debate is an extremely serious allegation with life-altering consequences. Trust me, I know. We all know exactly what racism means, despite what the woke left, the equal treatment benchmark, and countless race grifters in print, the media, and the head of our precious national institutions tell us. Racism is judging someone based on the colour of their skin. Full stop. End of conversation. That's what happened today. It's disgusting, it's dangerous, it divides us, has caused genocides, murder, and untold suffering when not stood up to in the firmest possible way. Race grifters like Huck are the warning fires of something much more sinister coming if left unchallenged. These ideologues soaked in identity politics, which has been rammed down their throats day after day throughout their highly privileged educations. The Rupa Hucks, and you know all the others I'm talking about, they blossom out into the world, unable to see their ideological adversaries as through anything other than a lens of race and privilege. Brainwashed themselves, privileged, weak and simple minds like hers, churned out in their thousands from every university graduation, permeate through all of the higher echelons of society, and especially politics and the media, who fawn white guiltily over their toxic splutterings. Thank God I didn't go to university. These now acceptable views she and many others in what was once the noble Labour Party espoused have poisoned this nation we share together as equals. Each of our lives is sacred. All lives matter. If you have the time to judge others, perhaps judge them on the content of their character and not the colour of their skin, as Dr. King so wisely advised. We must stand together as a country, challenge all forms of racism, and yes, that includes racism aimed against white people. Get rid of all this race-based shortlists and hiring practices, promote colourblindness, reject utterly anti-racism, which is just racism with the word anti put in front of it. Shut down safe spaces for actual racists who do still walk among us. Few of them, thankfully. We must, all of us, take this country back for all of us, regardless of our immutable characteristics, which we have no say about. So tonight I'm asking you, are Labour now the nasty party?